Caleb's sweet hands plant. This former super middleweight champ.
This bout,
Lots of hype. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Oh, he took that jab well. These two were made for each other. Well, the stars are out tonight, Johnny, and not just in the sky. We've got so many celebrities here, and they are expecting big things.
These fighters are about to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is sexy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Leaves a knockout without...
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Which fighter will say no mas? Those counterpunches have to hurt. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Failing to score with that right hook. Oh, what a punch! The jab doesn't quite connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does... There's the bell to start round three. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That left hook is blocked. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That left hook missed. Punch, counter punch. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Insane action. Catch and shoot. Good punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He threw a punch and just got, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. At this point, here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skillful.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Caleb Plant is hurt. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Perfect counter lands. Caleb Plant just got clipped. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. But
this fight's not over yet.
On to the 5th we go. Punch caught him clean. They better start respecting each other's punching power. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. punch right up the middle. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in...
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Beautiful counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Can't find a home for that jab. Beautiful counter shot. He misses with that jab. And he scores with the counter. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. How about that time counter shot? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. Perfect punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Pretty dominant round.
Completely switched up.
Here we go, it's round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Good job defending the jab. Both men step back for just a moment. That left hook missed. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Plant is in some serious trouble here. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. They got the
entire fight.
And we enter the 8th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Caleb Plant just got clipped. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Plant is in some serious trouble here. Down goes Caleb Plant. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
what resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
No surprise there, a